Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and here is my sixth and final layout using my scrap stash kit. I'll give you a little bit more details about that as the video goes on, just because this one goes a little bit fast. So this layout is about my daughter, Layla, and the grocery store that we would shop at when we lived in Tucson always had donut samples in the mornings. They would have like their regular glazed donuts, and they would quarter them and then put them, out for samples. And so if anytime we went grocery shopping in the morning while Kaylin was in school, Layla knew where the donuts were and she wanted her samples. So I took a picture of her sitting in the little, kids' cart one morning eating her little donut samples. So I'm using the gray chevron background papers from Paper Studio, which I bought at Hobby Lobby. And I just backed the picture with some yellow cardstock and then some dark orange polka dot paper. I don't have manufacturers for either one of those, just because they were scraps. And the transparency that I stuck behind the picture as well, that is from Hambly Studios, and it's a gray damask pattern. Very subtle, but very pretty against the chevron as well. And these alphabets are from Amy Tangerine. And I am going to put them above the pictures. I'm thinking about the side, but that's where I wanted to do my journaling, so I end up going above the picture instead. And I'm going to use this little scrap piece of paper from American Crafts, teeny tiny scrap. It's a gray kind of grid ledger design, and that's where I'm going to do my writing for my journaling, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that stuck down. And I have two little tab. The one that I just put down above the journaling spot says approved, and then there's one right up there in the right hand corner of my paper there that I'm going to put, it says important. I'm going to put that behind the picture as well. Just cute little, details from a die cut pack from Studio Calico. So I'm putting down my title, and these Amy Tangerine thickers are super cute, but they don't stick very well. Even to the packaging, every time I pull them out or, take them out or anything, they start falling off, even the packaging. So I'm using my glossy accents just to make sure they're not going to come up off my page any other time. Make sure they're stuck down really good. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and stick this little piece that says important. And it was a speech bubble, but I cut the speech bubble part off of it because I don't need it. And I'm going to use these cork chevron arrows from Studio Calico and just kind of draw a little bit of attention to that border sticker there. Kind of helps draw your eye towards the center of the layout. And I pulled 3 buttons for the kit from my stash, and I'm going to use all 3 on this layout. Actually, I don't end up using the orange one. I'll show you why when I start putting things down. But I end up treating that out for something different. But let me talk about the scrap stash kit real quick while I'm trying to make some more decisions on what I'm going to use. And watching Criminal Minds, I am doing that at the same time. So the scrap stash kit is every month you get emailed inspiration. So colors, themes, they make a Pinterest board for the month, and they give you a name for the kit. And basically you take that inspiration and you build your own kit from your own stash. And so this is my first month doing this and loved it. I absolutely loved it. I will definitely do it again. I may not do it once a month because I am trying to get through my Studio Calico kits still. So I may do this every other month though. So I may try again in November and do another one. But I had a lot of fun. Okay, so I tossed the orange button because the back of it was raised up, if that makes sense. So it wouldn't lay flat. It had like a bump along the back where the holes were for the button. So it wouldn't lay flat on my layout. I didn't want to use pop dots on it because it was already tall enough. So I tossed that one aside, and I'm going to get a smaller black one just from my button box that I have. So I have 2 blacks and a very light transparent blue that I'm going to use here. And that helps bring in more of the circular elements that I was trying to bring in, since it is a layout about donuts. So I'm going to do my journaling and just exactly what I said about, you know, Layla loving her donuts and wanting her free samples every time we went to Fry's. So if you are interested in looking at the Scrap Stash Kit concept, I'm going to include a link to their blog, and you can kind of see what it's all about, see past kits that they've posted. They also have a Facebook group where you can post your own kit, kind of show what you pulled for your kit and then pages you made and everything. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm not going to do it for October because I'm going to try to get through some of my Studio Calico kits, but I think I'm going to pick it up again in November and try it again. And that is it. That is my final layout with my Scrap Stash Kit for September. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me, and I will be back real soon. Thanks. Bye.